Hi guys, so today I would like to do a book review, and the book that I want to review is Dragon Keeper by Robin Hobb. So this is book 1 of the Rain Wild Chronicles, and first I'll tell you what the book is about and what I thought about it. So this book follows a group of dragons that are being led to their ancestral homeland by a group of humans, these dragon keepers. The dragons are kind of in like a short supply. Like there's not really any dragons around anymore. There's particularly one dragon, Tentaglia, who is this powerful dragon, and she has helped this particular city against invaders, and like she has helped them a lot, so they kind of owe a debt to her. And to repay this debt, what they're doing is taking care of these dragons. Now the dragons are hatching, but they are very weak, and the conditions that they're hatching in is not good for them. They're hatching too early, and so they're very weak. They can barely stand up straight, so let alone fly or anything like that, and definitely cannot hunt for themselves or fend for themselves. So they depend a lot on the people of this particular city to help them and to ensure their survival. The dragons are getting too big, and the city doesn't have any room for them. They barely have room for themselves. They definitely don't have any room for these huge creatures. Dragons are just becoming dangerous because they're like eating people, and it's like, nah. So the government has come up with this plan to allow them to go to this homeland that they keep talking about, because they have these ancestral memories about this particular area. And so the city is like, okay, fine, we'll let them go to this area, because they just want to get them out. Nobody really believes this area exists or that they will ever really get there. They just want this nuisance or this problem gone from them and their city. Their particular city is built on a former elderling city, and now the elderlings were people who were entrusted in taking care of the dragons, and it's kind of like they had like this dragon worship. That's not really a good way to explain it, but that's the best word I can describe right now, use right now. And elderlings built these wonderful cities for the dragons, where the dragons would come and chill and be groomed and everything. And the elderlings were these beautiful beings, these beautiful creatures that were elegant and regal. And so there's like really now there's only like 3 elderlings left that people really know of. And this elderling city is totally abandoned. So what the people have done is they have settled here, and they excavate the elderling city for artifacts and stuff, where they sell for a whole bunch of money. So in this area in the Rain Wilds, the people basically are living on top of this elderling city, and it's really cool because you're basically living in like a tree. But if you're on the bottom level, that's where like the rich people are, the really nice houses and everything. But as you go up, the worse it gets kind of, and the poorer you are, and it's kind of like the uneducated and stuff like that. So one of those people that lives up in the trees is Thymara, and she is a young girl, is heavily touched by the Rain Wilds. So pretty much everyone that lives there kind of has like scalings on their skins and stuff like that, because of this is one of the side effects of living in an elderling city. And there are some people who look very, very lizard-like, and they're just whole body, they just look like reptilian, like just totally lizard. The coloring and everything, they're very scaly, and these people actually are shunned upon in society, and they are seen as like the lowest caste ever, and they are not expected to live long. What a lot of people do is they leave their child for dead when they're a baby, because they know they can't live. It's really bad. It's kind of barbaric if you think about it, but that's just what they do in their society. And so Thymara's father was like, I'm not doing that to my kid. You would have thought, but I'm not leaving my kid in the wild to die. Like, this is ridiculous. So she lives with both of her parents, but she's closer to her father. And anyway, she sees this as an opportunity, this taking the dragons to their ancestral homeland as an opportunity for her to do something, for her to make something of herself, because she can't get married. No one's going to hire her to work anywhere. And so she's like, she can do this to benefit herself, to help her family and stuff like that, and make a name for herself, along with a couple of other people that are touched by the Rain Wilds, that are the shunned upon. They are the dragon keepers, the ones that are now chosen to take these dragons to this mythical ancestral homeland. And another one of the characters is Elise, and she is from Bington, and Bington is like the big city. It's like New York City. It's just the place to be where all the traders are, and that's where it's happening. And all the aristocrats and everything, people of society. So she convinces her husband to allow her to go on this voyage, on this journey, because she studies dragons. That's like her thing. She's a dragon historian. She knows everything there is to know about dragons. She studies them, and so she's one of the people sent to go on this journey. And they're going where no one has ever gone before, and no one knows if they're ever going to come back. People think they probably aren't going to come back, because where are they going? No one knows where they're going. No one knows what the conditions are like there. So they run into like a lot of crazy happenings. There's crazy things going on just based on the weather, but then there's like crazy psycho people that join this voyage that have these dark, sick, ulterior motives, okay? So this book is really good, and Robin Hobb is a really good author in terms of characterization. She's good at understanding the psychology of the character and understanding like why did they do the things they do, what causes a person who is seemingly nice, seemingly good, to turn into a monster and to just like be crazy, insane, and dark. So if you're looking for a book that talks really well about characters, where there's really strong character development, I think you would really like this and you would enjoy this book. There isn't a lot of like fighting and death and killing. There's just more about the characters in the world. Her world building is wonderful and beautiful. I feel like the Rain Wilds is one of my favorite places in fantasy worlds, and I feel like it is real, and I wish I could go there and live there and vacation there. I think I would have the best time, the time of my life. By the way, the dragons are pretty intelligent. They can talk, maybe not necessarily like how we talk like this, but they are very intelligent beings, and they are very interesting and very intriguing. One of the main characters is Synthara, who is a dragon, and she is a queen, okay? She's just like, I was born a queen, and I know it. And you're gonna know it too. And she has a very strong personality. And then we just learn about the other dragons and their keepers, and it's just a really good book. It's a really good fantasy book and series to get into. So once again, this is the first book of the series, Dragon Keeper. The second book is Dragon Haven. Third book is City of Dragons. And there is a fourth book, but I don't own it yet. I haven't read it yet, but it is called Blood of Dragons. So I hope you guys enjoy this book review. See you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.